Today we're going to look at area of circles, right? What you're going to need. If you've got your exercise book, fantastic. If not, got some paper, right? Just do it on some paper. That's absolutely fine. Maybe when you're done, upload a picture of your work onto Google Classroom. You're going to need a pen, all right? You're going to need a calculator. A scientific calculator is best, but if you've got a basic calculator, that's absolutely fine, not a problem. Maybe you've got a calculator on your phone, maybe you've got a calculator on your computer, okay? So you could do any of those things, right? Absolutely fine. Maybe a ruler to underline stuff, right? Like nice straight edgy thing, all right? Okay, so you're going to get some questions. In a second, I'm going to do some examples for you. Just follow them, all right? Watch them carefully, all right? Maybe try and do them at the same time, all right? That would be the best practice to do. All right, and then when you're done, you're actually going to try the questions here. Now, I've got these questions. These are attached for you. All right, so there's a few there for you to go and try. There are answers there as well, and you can check them through. All right, so watch the rest carefully. Work with the examples. All right, if you do the examples, if you write your work-ins, you'll be able to do this no problem. All right, so good luck. Give it a go, please. All right, there you go. So let's get started then. So we're looking how to work out the area of this circle. So let me show you. I'm just going to follow the steps through, right? The questions are very similar. So I've got a circle here, and it tells me that the radius of the circle, that's from the center to the outside, so radius is equal to 12 centimeters. Okay, so that's the information that I'm told. Next thing that I will need to know, I need to know how to work out the area of the circle. Okay, that's the question. So the area of a circle is area equals, now don't worry too much about this at the moment, pi times r squared. A pi bit is equal to 3.14, and then there's some more bits of it, right? We're just going to worry about that. That's all we're going to be bothered about, is that pi, for the moment, we're just going to round it to 3.14. And then all you've got to do, pi, by the way, is just a relationship between the diameter and the circumference of the circle. That's the distance around the outside. Don't need to worry about that for a moment. Let's just concern ourselves with this. All I've got to do is I'm just going to fill this in. So the area of this circle just here, it will be equal to, so you can use the pi button on your calculator, but if you've got a more basic calculator, we're just going to do this. I'm going to multiply. Now this bit means 12 squared. So it means when you square a number, it means multiply it by itself. So we're going to do that. All right. And then we're just going to pop that into our calculator. Here we go. If you've got a more basic calculator, it's absolutely fine. So 3.14 multiplied by 12 equals, right, calculator trying to be helpful and giving me it as a fraction, but that's just, on this one, it's if you press that button, it makes it go into a decimal. So 452.16, and then that's centimeters squared, because it's an area. Okay, now maybe on the next one, maybe you could just try and do it with me. All right, so maybe just, get yourself a piece of paper, pen, all right, just do it at the same time. All right, okay, remember you can get me to go a little bit slower, right? You can pause me, right, just so you can sort it out. Okay, so I've got a slightly different question this time. The question this time is, it doesn't tell me the radius. Remember, the radius is from the middle to the outside. It tells me the diameter. The diameter goes from one side to the other, goes through the middle. So that's 30 centimeters. I don't want the diameter, I want the radius. So the radius is half of that, so it's 15 centimeters. The rest is the same. Remember, try really hard on your workings. So as you go through, try and keep writing this down. The more you write it down, you'll remember it. If you don't write it, well, you'll probably forget. So 3.14 multiplied by 15 squared. So that means 15 times 15. Pop it into the calculator. Here we go. Let's have a look. 3.14 multiply 15, multiply 15. That means that's the 15 squared bit equals, what do we got? 706.5 centimeters squared. Now you've only got a few questions to do, so do them properly. All right, now just one more example, and again, try and do this with me. All right, so let me just quickly turn that over. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Right, what's different about the question? Well, it's not a circle, it's half a circle. It's half a circle. So it's going to be half. So to work out half, you just divide by 2, don't you? So half is going to be pi r squared. Right, what's r? Wait a minute. Is this 60? The r, is that radius? Well, if I were to draw the whole circle, a little bit freehanded. So if I were to draw the whole circle, right, obviously I only want this bit of the circle. We only want half the circle. That's telling me the diameter of the circle. So the radius must be 30 centimeters. That's the diameter it's giving me. Remember, I'm going to half it. So I'm going to do a half, and I'm going to times that by 3.14 times the radius, which is 30 times 30. If you prefer, if this is easier, work out that bit and then divide it by 2. Okay? If your calculator will let you put a fraction in, then you can type it exactly as I've got it just there. All right? So if you've got a nice calculator, you can do it like this. If not, just work that out and then divide 2 times 3.14. And I remember, I'm not using the exact value of pi. That's okay. That means we just be slightly out. And that's fine. Okay, so if you use the exact value of pi, you might get a slightly different answer. Here we go, look. So the answer, 4.413 centimeters squared, because it's an area. There we go. Right, have a go at the questions, all right? See how you get on. The answers are there. You can check, all right? If you do end up getting your answer very slightly different to what you're given, it will probably be because of pi. They might be using slightly different value of pi, right? On this calculator, look, if I enter pi, pause there, I can put it as a decimal, I get more exact value of pi. Don't worry about that, just take it as 3.14, okay? It's not going to make too much difference for you, right? That's absolutely fine. Right, give it a go, see how you get on, all right? There you go.
If you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe or leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. I've been RMS Maths, and I'll see you next time. Maths out.